Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. This is episode 20. Last time we landed on Korriban, and going into this lovely Chirac cave, we went into a series of visions behind this sealed door. Very interesting encounters where we were faced with our character going along or not going along with Malak and seeing all the other Jedi getting recruited over to that side, and Bastila was there too, and then we had to fight the visions. The next room, one of the most bloodiest battles of the Mandalorian Wars that we were a part of, and we had to try and figure out how to navigate through that. Do we suffer heavy losses, or do we try and change what happened during that time? And then there's the encounter with Kreia, and it was, do you stand with your friends, or do you stand with Kreia, and what do you do there? And then finally, a seemingly dark Jedi version of yourself with a double-bladed lightsaber that you face off against, and then Revan himself, only to succeed in the test, and then find your way back out here. That was a really intense sequence of events, and our friends are not with us as we have left. So we're gonna leave the cave. We're gonna leave the cave and try and reunite with our friends, I suppose. So I guess they may be on the outside. I'm trying not to assume the worst, like, hopefully Scion and the Sith didn't, capture them or anything while we were inside the cave. Who knows how much time has even passed being in there, suffering a series of visions altogether. And also, we don't know how the consequences are going to play out of the visions we had in that cave, because we know that Kreia was also... we know that Kreia was in our head, talking us through, and was surprised that we succeeded in the test. And we succeeded first try. There was no reloading that occurred there at all. But yeah, just really bizarre. So let's get out of here. Head past that half-eaten corpse and go to the Valley of the Dark Lords and see who's outside. No one. Where's my party at? Can I just add people to my party? Oh. I thought it was going to be a story moment. I thought that there was story significance. Oh, that's so funny. I thought there was going to be story significance to them not being in my party. I was like, oh, they're not here. Oh my god, they've been kidnapped, or they're gone back to the ship. I can just add them back into my party. I guess there's just like they're not scripted to just, be there. That's okay. Oh well. Oh well. That's funny though. That is funny. All right.
Ready?
Let's level up my characters. All right, an attribute increase. Hey, well, that gives me a +1 because it takes it to an even number, but it's about Jedi Force points. I'm trying to see if we can get Mira to feel her environment, right? And we've tried taking her to Nar Shaddaa, we've tried doing it on the ship. There just isn't the influence there, so I don't know if that would end up being a wasted point. But then all of these are wasted points at this time. I'm gonna give her a wisdom, in the hopes and dreams that I can get her to open up about the Force potentially. Light Mastery, +3 Constitution. Nice. Proud of you. Meanwhile, I suffered some dark side points, so my character has got to put in some work again to get my I gotta get my crystal fine-tuned to me once again. Force sensitive and unarmed specialist 1. Alright, let's have a look. See, now with this one, you'd want to put Constitution up, because otherwise it's a wasted... Alright, I'm going to put 1 in Constitution. Sorry that you're not very wise right now, Atten. I'm going to put some points in Treat Injury. Oh, actually... So with treat injury, it says improves the amount of damage healed only when a med pack is used. And then advanced med packs and life support packs apply multipliers to the user's skill. So I guess it doesn't... Treat injury doesn't affect force heal then, maybe? Maybe that's tied with something else. I would have thought that maybe... If that's the case, then I might not actually do that. I'll just put his 3 points up. A power, however... see, Atten doesn't have many powers. And I can't just teach him everything that I know. I should definitely give him the ability to do stun as well. I want him to be able to stun some enemies with his force powers. We're gonna have to train this guy up somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Our journal says we encountered the remains of Master Vash on Korriban. Looks like she's held there as bait by the Sith. So I guess we're leaving. I guess we're leaving Korriban. So we're gonna head back to our ship. I got my party with me because I was able to just put him in there, which is just fine. Mira's got the Mandalorian Heavy Blaster, and Atten has his lightsaber. Okay, good. Good. Slow walk back to the ship. And then I guess we'll see what happens with Kreia and stuff when we get on board. She said she wasn't coming with us. There we go. D. A message from Kelborn? What is it? Oh, nice.
I received an urgent communication for you from Kavar. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
Oh. We're going back to Duckson. Okay. He got a message from Kavar. Yeah, let's go. We should return to the Mandalorian camp as soon as possible.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Why is Bayodir's and Goto's only stuff on this ship now is just to talk to each other with witty banter that also includes the training remote? That's so funny. You received word from Kelborn on Duckson that Master Kavar has an urgent message for you. Kelborn asks you to return to Duckson as soon as possible. Alright. Okay. Can Bayodir. I might actually take this as my opportunity in that case to talk to Goto some more, so we will run through his dialogue.
What have you brought me? The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. And of course, there is much more screaming.
Alright, I'm going to run through questions. So, we're going to talk about some stuff. Now, we've spoken about some of these before, so I'm just kind of going to run through some of these and see what we can find. So you wanted me to save the Republic, then we can go into talking about the planets.
There is this...
Okay. Dantooine?
You have stabilized Dantooine.
Okay, so Onderon.
Onderon is an outer rim world. It is currently experiencing a...
Okay, so the political schism. One must triumph for the planet to be stabilized. Telos.
Telos is instrumental to... Of course, since the...
Now, what's really interesting in this is... He talks about the Telos Restoration Project being successfully completed is close to 0. Nothing has come up that I can think that we could do outside of... We've gotten fuel, but we don't have any other quests that are tied to Telos at the moment. So we just keep going back into the destruction of the Paragus facility. There's no sort of... I'm not finding a dialogue choice that's like, I got fuel sorted out for Telos, which is good. And also the Ithorians have, control and not Zerka in regards to the restoration stuff.
I hope you do not. Perhaps one must...
So it just
Then...
goes into
if you...
Paragus stuff.
I hope perhaps...
Yeah, I don't know. And then we go Dantooine, Onderon. There's nothing on Korriban, obviously, because it's just ruins.
Now.
Won't tell us about our base of operations.
It has been assigned to guard, and it is skilled in... For the most part, it will...
Talking about droid.
Then its proton core will detonate. This unit, use it, and it will cause its power source. In addition, this...
Good to have you standing with us. I mean, floating with us.
How droll.
What an amusing Jedi specimen you are. Amazing.
I am...
Okay. He speaks about the HK droids, and then we go in on the yacht. You mentioned Revan, and we've already gone into this as well. I don't think there's anything new with Goto. Okay, we have gained some influence though. There you go.
Yes.
We gained some influence, and I think that's because there was that path of dialogue about asking about his capabilities, and said that I'm glad to have him floating with us.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we can talk about operations on Nar Shaddaa. I wanted to ask about Voga.
What about him? I am certain you would know more about his activities than I would. I warn you, once you deal with the Hutts, they will always have a hold over you. But I am certain that in your short-sightedness, such eventualities do not bother you.
Oh, is that it? God. Increased influence just for him to go, Voga the Hutt. God damn it. What the fuck? Seriously? Alright, let's see if the influence has allowed us to get any other information.
Now.
Okay.
There is...
God damn it.
It has been it is for them. There is... This... It's in addition. I am... The assassin droid. Why, I am... If you mean produce, I do know. Of course, why... They are...
We've already done this already. We've already gone through all of this.
You a common rev.
And then we go into Revan stuff, which we've already done as well.
It is I am...
Okay. How bizarre. Okay, so we gained influence just so we could then go, hey man, what's going on with Voga the Hutt? And he said, blah blah. And that was it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, what do you want?
And then we gain influence with Mandalore, but we can't... There's no dialogue with him. Let's see if we can talk to Kreia about what the hell just happened on Korriban.
Yes?
Yes.
Have you come with questions?
Yes. First, can you tell me about this crystal? Because I think it's unattuned to me, because I did some bad things.
That crystal is bonded to you. Most interesting. Is there some...
Yeah. Doesn't reflect my current situation. Okay. Never mind. Let me get that crystal attuned, and then I'll try and ask some other questions. Alright. So, this lightsaber of mine... Now, it says it's not currently attuned, but looking at it, it says attack +1, 3 dex, 3 strength, 4 wisdom. Like, it's still got the same... It still has the exact same positives to it. So you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna keep it on, because... Like, I get her saying it's not currently attuned to my current level, but, like, I don't think it makes a difference between where I'm at now and being at max light. Like, the stats are still the same, so I'm just going to keep it at that.
Yes. Have you...
And then if I go back to max light side again, it'll be attuned to me like it was supposed to.
Very well.
So this is talking about force forms, lightsaber forms. We actually haven't gone into this yet, because this was one we were going to come back to. So we've learned a bunch of lightsaber forms over the course of the game, and we were going to run through them with Kreia, because now that we have them, she can teach us about them.
The Jedi. You may have already felt the Shicho. Others may come with time.
Alright, so now Kreia can tell us about everything else. So let's go into it. So can you tell me of the Shicho style?
It is simple, and its simplicity is strength. It allows focus, a slightly improved chance of connecting with one's opponent. It has no other advantages or disadvantages. It is an effective form to fall back on when no other form will do. Others may come with time, with experience.
What do you know of the Makashi Technique?
A technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the force or lightsabers, but not against anyone else. Others may come with time, with experience.
Okay. Tell me of the Soresu.
A defensive technique, but effective. Use it if you do not wish to be hit or if you are facing many opponents with blasters. With a lightsaber blade and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent defense against blasters, but in other situations, it merely delays the inevitable. Others may come with time, with experience.
The Shien Technique?
An aggressive technique, but it is powerful, effective. It can counter blaster weapons and add to the damage of your critical. Others may come with time, with experience.
Okay. So these are the techniques I have at the moment.
Very well.
Then we go into force stuff.
I confess its nature. It seems that at times,
And we're talking about the bond stuff.
when battle is upon us, it seems a power.
That just goes into
Very well.
telling us about the force bond. I wish to ask about the lesson related to my skills.
Have you done as I asked?
Oh, right. Demolitions. I have devoted myself to understanding explosives. Yes, I did.
Very well. Then know this. All situations contain within them the potential for violence. To know how to hold that violence in check, to restrain it, and use it to hold the situation to your advantage is the way of any wielder of the Force. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired. Leave me to my meditations.
You have gained a bonus to your weakest and strongest skills. You have also recovered some of your connection to the Force. Oh, yo. Nice. Okay. So maybe leveling up my weakest skill wasn't even relevant to the vision in the cave. I thought it might have been linked to that because of how it played out, but maybe it was just to end up strengthen our connection to the Force just to do her training. But it worked out in a kind of convenient manner.
Yes?
Yes. I'm going to bother you in your meditation. I want to know some stuff.
Ask.
I'm going to run through these questions. I'm going to run through these questions again and see if anything new pops up, because they're all kind of still here. So, Visas' master.
He, if he can truly be...
And we've gone through this.
Keep his slave close to you. Entertain what he... One cannot have... I had hoped that you would not... You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps he is bound to... You must be prepared to... It is a tech... It cannot be... Yes. Power? You would be wrong. And it devours him. Nothing is impossible with the Force. And like energy, do not think of his power. The sect of a... And that is why they...
This is kind of the same stuff that we've already gone into. And then if we go into her
Perhaps
being a
I am
Jedi or a Sith.
And I hold both as what they are.
And then there's the intelligence check, then what were you? And I think this will just... Won't this just play the flashback again?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Backstory is important. Snoke. Yeah, so it just plays this again. Plays this cutscene again. Where I jumped for joy with excitement because I did get the sinister vibes from her.
Tread ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best.
This is such a cool cutscene. We have seen it, so we're gonna
my mistakes,
skip over that,
and use that knowledge to become greater than I. In you, all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force.
I need more than that, Kreia, apparently.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
When my training is complete.
Ask.
So is that, like, increasing my force points with her each time and going through this thing will eventually lead to, like, a complete training and then we'll get everything? Kreia is so fascinating. Because she just asking these questions about her. Are you a Jedi? Are you a Sith? What's going on there? I feel like it represents questions that a lot of the Star Wars fan base has about people and backstories and filling out character information and being like, what the hell is going on with you? Who are you? You know? And then Kreia's just like, that doesn't matter. And we just deal with it. And then we can go into ask about Atris.
Is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
You walked her path?
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
You trained Revan.
You have already asked much. I do not wish to speak of this any longer.
God damn it, Kreia.
Ask.
So we can get into that. She's like, I don't want to speak of this anymore.
Perhaps. I think it is fair to say that few did.
Okay, so we can talk about Revan. Where did Revan come from?
Revan had a mother and father, parents, ancestors, like all Jedi do, and when he awakened to his potential, I was there to see it. But where he was born, where he came from, I do not know, any more than I know where he walks now. Some said that Revan was born in the outer regions, beyond the Rim, and that's what called to him during the Mandalorian Wars. And after, it was the call of home.
What else do you know of Revan?
I know more, but it may not be enough for the answers you seek.
Where did Revan come from?
Revan had a mother.
Just the same thing. Okay. What caused Revan to fall, to turn on the Republic?
Fall? Ah, already you presume much. You were there at Malachor. Revan's choices were always his own. It was not teaching or circumstance or example, it was him.
And what made him turn to the dark side, become a Sith Lord?
Is that what he was? Or was he always true to himself, no matter what personality he wore? And there is something that the Council may never understand, that perhaps Revan never fell. The difference between a fall and a sacrifice is sometimes difficult, but I feel that Revan understood that difference more than anyone knew. The galaxy would have fallen if Revan had not gone to war. Perhaps he became the Dark Lord out of necessity, to prevent a greater evil. I do not believe the Jedi Council changed Revan, as they claimed. They merely stripped away the surface and allowed the true self to emerge again, someone who was willing to wage war to save others. But that is my belief, since I knew Revan from long ago, as a master knows their apprentice.
That's really cool. That is really cool. I love that perspective. Instead of a fall, but a sacrifice, and Revan knew the difference. Oh, that's so cool. You trained him?
He came to me.
Yes! Okay, here we go.
Before
There we go.
and after. Before Revan knew himself. And after, in the times when Revan was coming to his own and learning he was more than he had been told. At one time, Revan was my Padawan, in times past, long ago. But Revan, when he had learned all he could, had other masters, that fool Jar and other Jedi on other planets. He learned from each. But in the end, he turned back to me. When he realized there was nothing more to be learned from the Jedi except how one could leave them forever.
Oh, this is cool. Is there any like cool artwork, either official or fan art, of Kreia and Revan as like a master and Padawan? Because I have like a cool image of it in my head. That's kind of sick. I like that a lot. What was Revan like as a student?
Revan was power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force. Even then you could see the Jedi he would slay etched on his soul.
Okay. What do you see when you look at me?
You are different. When I look at you, it is like staring at the death of the Force.
Yo, that's rough. When I look at you, it's like staring at the death of the Force. Imagine being told that. You're like, oh, thanks, Kreia.
I know more.
That was an awesome amount of information about Revan there. I'm just gonna go through this again just for a sec. See if I can find anything else.
He came
So we got some good influence there, which is really good.
Revan.
Yeah, okay.
You, when I look at you.
God damn. Alright.
Ask.
Sorry, excuse me. Questions about Revan. Let's see if I can get some more. Council cast you out. How come Atris and none of the Jedi Masters mentioned you?
Ignorance.
You're lying.
Am I? Then perhaps you should know. There are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them. No, but perhaps you will understand this. It is important that your judgment... I did not ask you to...
Okay.
Ask.
We've gone through that before as well. What about Visas' homeworld?
And... Did he? The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. I fear you are right, but there is little to be done. Ask.
Okay, I think for now we're good. Aha! Some more influence has been gained. I don't know if we haven't hit an influence failed yet, though, so I don't know if there's...
Yes.
Anything more.
Ask.
Everything that we've run through hasn't... We haven't hit an influence failed, though.
Ah.
Okay, so... I think there's another question now? Were you the one who taught Revan? Even though we already went into that. I think it's just earlier now. Because there used to be only these two options.
He came to me, and I...
Okay, so that's... We've already done that.
Revan was power. I know more.
Okay.
Ask.
Let's put a pin in that for now. We've gained some influence with Kreia and some new information about Revan, which was awesome. That's good. Big fan of that. Mira, give me some influence, please.
Yeah, something wrong?
I need you to...
Not right now. You've got enough. Go ahead, Nadd.
I need you to connect with the Force, please.
It's all this traveling. I'd rather be doing something. Yeah. Well, no, it's got a life to... Yeah, well... No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you. The dialogue choice to get there is different on Nar Shaddaa. And it's bugging me. Because we're not getting any more influence. And it's killing me. It's killing me. Let's go back to Nar Shaddaa real quick. Because I don't know if it's like a situational thing where I just need her to be on Nar Shaddaa, which makes more sense. I'm going to bring Kreia with me too. Kreia, I need your backup. We can come out here and Kreia will be like, Mira, tune yourself into the goddamn Force. Because Kreia showed us, I believe Kreia showed us, you know, how to listen, how to engage with Nar Shaddaa when we were like out here, I believe.
Yeah, something wrong. Shoot.
Because then we can see more comfortable. You seem more comfortable here than on the Ebon Hawk.
Feels better to be back here.
Why?
Well, Nar Shaddaa, it's got a life to it.
Kreia showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
And then she says, I'll believe it when you see it. I could try to show you while you're here if you want.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
God, that annoys me.
Yes?
Kreia doesn't have anything that happens here. It makes me wonder if there's like a specific point in Nar Shaddaa to do it, or whether I just need to gain some more influence and I'm just not gaining it.
Yeah, alright. Well, it's got a... No.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll keep trying, but I guess I'm just gonna have to keep Mira in my party and wait for something to happen or pop up where I'll be able to get like an influence with her. We've already gotten like a decent amount of influence gained with Mira. I don't think we've lost any influence with Mira either. We've gone through all of her discussion points about Hanhar, about how she doesn't want to kill people. But I just can't get her to listen to the Force on Nar Shaddaa, unfortunately. But we'll go back to Duckson, and I'll have Mira in my party. And I guess Mandalore might just automatically be in my party, or he'll be around. But we'll bring... I don't know, who do I want in my party? We'll see. Let's travel to Duckson. I'll let this one play, because I don't think we've had this scene play before. Where we've landed peacefully on Duckson instead of crashing on it. Nice. Okay. I was wondering if he would get automatically added or something. Let's add Mira and Asim. Take me back to the camp, guide.
Ready to head back to camp.
Yes.
Follow me then.
You received my message then. A man named Kavar wanted to get a hold of you urgently. He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good their offer is anymore.
So we are going back to Onderon, and the full crew is here. Did Kavar say what he wanted?
He wouldn't tell me anything, just that he wanted to see you. He said it was urgent, but that doesn't matter now. This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and declared that the Queen was guilty of treason. He'll be made regent if Talia and her royal guard are defeated. The military is divided on who to support. Civil war has fallen on Isis.
Shit. How can we help Queen Talia?
I doubt that Queen Talia and her advisor will survive until nightfall. The balance of forces seem to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters. The war has also driven the caged beasts in the streets mad. Braylor and I both concur. She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian. I sense that we may still get to Master Kavar in time. I sense there is something stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your senses picked up anything from Duckson?
Yes we have. How? We picked up some transmissions from nearby in the jungle. Zuka's satellite relay has also picked up several shuttle launches with old Sith transmitter IDs. Some sort of staging base, perhaps.
The Sith forces must be stopped. Otherwise, the Mandalorian is right. Master Kavar and Queen Talia won't survive this day.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi. Your military tactics are nothing compared to the Force. It is essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time.
I have to lead the group heading to the Royal Palace, don't I?
You are correct. You must choose who will lead the expedition through the jungle to find our enemies and defeat them.
Oh shit, okay. Handmaiden can be trusted. Mira's survival skills may prove invaluable to that group. I think I want Mira with me, though, just in case there's influential dialogue and stuff to be obtained. But then also giving her a job might increase influence as well. God, Visas would be ideal. Bayo Dur has the skills needed. We should send Aten. Okay. An expedition through the jungle to find the enemies and defeat them, and they're Sith-related. I also wonder if influence plays a factor in this. If you have higher influence with someone, they may do a better job. I'm not sure if this is a situation where it's going to be like Mass Effect, where if you choose the wrong people, shit goes sideways, you know? Because in terms of who we have high influence with already, I think sending Visas... Like, I could send Visas, because we have high influence. And I'm not looking to gain any more influence. I don't really need to gain more influence with her right now. But I want to have people in my party that I could gain influence with. That's my train of thought. So I want to go with Aten and Mira, I think, to the temple. God, this game is so hard with its decision making sometimes. Alright. But then if I send Handmaiden, because Handmaiden's quite powerful. They're all quite powerful. But we also don't have influence and she doesn't want to speak to us anymore. And then what if it's a situation where it's like we send a character and it's like when we left Bastila behind on the Leviathan because she was engaged in combat with Malak, and then I reunite with them and they've been turned to the dark side or some shit. Like, okay. I'm just gonna choose Visas.
I will serve as you wish. You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Oh, wow. Okay, so now we've got a full... Okay. Mandalore, because he knows this planet.
Excellent choice. And who else?
Send Visas and Handmaiden together. They love each other. I'm also going to send... HK.
Not the most subtle choice. Now, are you certain of your choices?
Oh, hang on. She has some different opinions. This is kind of cool. Hang on a sec.
All right.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I want to go over this because she has opinions on this.
I will do what you ask of me.
You should send 2 others to go.
Okay.
Yes, good choice.
Says
And who
Beodur
else?
is a good choice. What about if I send Mira?
Okay.
Just says okay. No, I changed my mind. I want to know her opinions. This is great.
I'll do it, but you're still my bounty. You won't lose me this easily.
You should send 2 Very well. And who else?
Visas just says very well. What about Goto?
Fine.
Fine. No.
All right.
Alright. Atten?
Hacking through beasts and jungles? That sounds like a job for me, as usual.
You should send...
Okay. What do you think about sending Handmaiden?
So be it.
So be
and
it.
who else?
Visas and Handmaiden get similar responses. And I was thinking, instead of HK, so my decision to send Visas would be also Mandalore and T3. So what's your opinion on T3?
It's your decision. Now, are you certain
Okay.
of your choices?
Okay. So Kreia approves of Mandalore and Beodur for this mission.
All right.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Also, no one seems to really be excited to be the leader either. You know what I mean? No one seems to be excited. Visas just is just like, I'll do whatever you want because I'm your simp for life. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to send Visas.
I will serve as you wish.
You should send 2...
And then I'm going to go with Mandalore.
Excellent choice.
Nice.
And who else?
And then I was thinking T3, but maybe we'll do Beodur.
Yes.
Good
choice.
Okay.
Now, are you certain of your choices?
So I love how Kreia's just like, not the most subtle choice for HK. I'm certain.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
This is cool. What's great about this is Visas, Mandalore, and Beodur are all pretty well equipped already for whatever's going to happen. Because Beodur's good with his fists anyway, and we can chuck on some gear for him if we need to. I'm assuming that because we've been chucked in many situations where we're controlling other party members, that I'm assuming that we will also, that's also a party that I'm going to have control of. And I feel like that's a good squad of people to have together because we've got they're strong. They're strong. So I think that's okay. So they should head out now.
As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis.
So the party's about to be split, where we're going to have Beodur, Mandalore, and Visas. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So lead on.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a good team, and then so the party is now split, and I think who I'll have with me on the planet will also be good as well. So Visas is well equipped. Oh, I don't have a gun for Mandalore, but that's okay. Let's see here about what I want to give him. If we're going up against Sith, I don't know if they are... I think they might just be Sith assassins, so I don't know if I'll need to have Force resist on. I think that'll be okay. Let's put that on in case you need some stealth. Computer use, demolition, security, dex +1. Physical, -1 when unarmed. No practical effect when wielding a weapon. Dexterity -2. Strength +2. Oh, just put on tech. Okay, why are you not wearing those, buddy? Put that on. Hell yeah. Ooh, and a power implant that also has a strength +2. Put that on as well. I'm gonna make Mandalore strong. Charisma and wisdom. He doesn't need those. And will saves and force resist. You know what? Just chuck that on. Just in case we come up against the force. Alright. Bayodur does a lot of damage because he's unarmed. Actually, I haven't equipped this dude at all. That's a problem. I haven't equipped this man at all. It might have been a good idea for me to actually take some stuff off some of my other characters, but that's okay. I should be able to work with it. So, Gamorrean gauntlets, because unarmed, so we'll give him that. We have a bunch of these prototype shields. Let me give you that. I think we'll give him the tech specialist belt, because there's a bunch in there. Let's go with the targeting visor, I guess, because there's some pluses there, just some. Now, instead of his clothing, I'll actually put him in some stuff. Haven't had the opportunity to look at a lot of the recent things that I've gotten, which is a bit of a problem because I haven't customized much, but I still think it'll be okay. Some good defenses in some of the stuff that we've picked up here. Strength +1. I'm thinking a strength +1 might just be a good idea for me instead of the defense bonus. Let me give you that. And I don't have the best implants left over. Dexterity +2. I don't think he needs dexterity though. Let's go for that. So there's some resistance. So he can do 14 to 32 damage with a 24 to hit. Visus 9 to 31 to 31 to hit. 13 to 25 with a 31 to hit. Has his Mandalorian armor on. I think we're pretty good with that. Fortitude +1. Maybe I'll give you the belt that gives you some force resistance. Just making sure that I choose everything right. I'm gonna give you that belt. Actually, maybe I'm gonna give that strength implant to Bayodur. Oh, he can't equip it. He's not high enough level. Never mind. You can keep your strength system then. Alright. That's what I'm gonna roll with. They're equipped enough. I think we'll be okay.
So, lead on.
Alright. Actually, let me also level up. Good opportunity to get my level ups in as well. Charisma gives you a +3, but I don't think you really need charisma, Visus. I'll put a point in wisdom, I guess, for now. Two weapon fighting. Improved flurry. Weapon focus with the lightsaber. Yes, alright, I'll go for toughness then. Powers. Visus is actually quite a powerhouse in terms of these powers, which is good. Has a lot of has good offensive abilities already. I'm just gonna level up that force redirection. Mandalore. Just level up your skills, I suppose. Oh, he's got multiple levels, that's good. All of these are already even, so I'm just going to go for strength. Close combat, improved dueling, already has master toughness. Ooh, can get weapon specialization in melee weapons. That's a good one. Yeah, let's do that. So let's give him the focus. Bayoda. And then why not, buddy? Unarmed specialist 6. We have not used Bayoda in a while, so there you go. Let's have a look. We could go for the Master Gearhead at this point, but I'm thinking... Mobility, fast reaction time... This feat also applies when using unarmed combat. I'm gonna start putting points into dueling then as well. Give you a strength boost, my man. Okay, so he's now up. So strength at 20 is a +5. He's a strong boy. 16 to 37 with a 30 to hit. There we go. Even better.
The honor is mine.
Okay, now I will save after all of that. I will save after all of that.
Take him down.
I think we'll be fine. I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, Visas can handle herself on her own pretty much, which is good.
Soon we shall.
It's just when characters are in situations when they're on their own, I've had trouble. Like Atten against the twin sons was an interesting one. Mines. Actually,
What's going on?
I think we can recover these and then I can sell them later instead of just destroying them. Yeah, got a demolitions expert. It's a good thing we have the belt anyway.
Hold a moment. Past the mines.
Ooh, what's that?
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. That particular model has several security vulnerabilities and design flaws. Stealth field generators can fool them. If one of us could get close to it, I know the corporate override code for it.
Okay.
Amateurs shouldn't even bother building security technology.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better.
Damn it, nice. Okay, so Krea's advice on saying, like, good choices was good to listen to. So good choice for Bayoda and an excellent choice for Mandalore. We'll send one of us up ahead. They'll use Bayoda's code to bypass the sensor.
Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Okay, nice. I'm pretty sure I gave...
What's wrong?
Who's got the highest stealth? Oh, look at that, -2. Ouch. But wisdom and charisma, I don't think you really need it. Alright. Stealth for Mandalore is 12. Bayoda's stealth is also 12. Visas's is 31. So maybe I'll just send Visas in. Actually, what's Visas's demolitions? 0. It could... 12 stealth will be fine. We'll just have Bayoda do it, while also disabling mines. And then... okay. Hang on, what? Oh, his demolitions is like 34. This changes nothing. That's fine. Because now it's still 30. Alright. So, we're going to turn solo mode on. Can Beodur disable... Oh, my remote is also invisible. Can I recover mines while in stealth? Yes, I can. Nice. Beodur was a good choice. They're just gonna have a nice conversation, get to know each other. We're gonna recover all these mines so we can just sell them for credits or break them down into components later. What? What's happening? Why is the alarm going off? Dude, what?
Time.
Did I get detected with the stealth then? Did I get detected even through stealth? It was only 3 soldiers anyway. Maybe if Visas' stealth being higher might have been the correct choice then, but then I wouldn't have been able to recover the mines.
The honor is mine.
It's fine. An attempt was made. What is this? Turret power generator. The turret power generator for the Sith camp is running efficiently. There's several manual levers and controls to operate it. Well, I mean, I don't want to deal with turrets. Turn it off. Manual controls aren't functioning. They've been disabled remotely. Aha, okay. Look at that. That looks like it looks like it would be like an ancient, or like ruins of a Sith temple or something.
What's wrong?
Yeah? Well, first of all, let's get that stealth belt off you, sir, and let's put you back in your tech specialist belt, because you are a tech specialist. Let's go fight some things for experience points. That's a cool looking ship. Cool. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to... Is there... Can we just destroy the... Can we just destroy it instead? Ah, there we go. There's a repair option. Beodur was the one to inspect it. Rewire the generator's circuitry to cause it to explode. Yeah, we got all the experience too. Nice. Oh, that's sick. We got all the experience points from the turrets being destroyed. Hell yeah. Ah, there's more turrets over there. Okay, hang on. Okay, now I'm going to do something else.
My life is yours.
Solo mode. Now I'm going to try it. Oh, I'm going to need... Okay. Because I'm going to need your repair skill, buddy. So I'm going to need your stealth field on again.
We'll be back.
Alright.
Shortly.
I don't know why I'm doing this, though, to be honest. Because it's just 2 turrets. It's just 2 turrets at the end. But there's a... Oh, there's a Sith officer down there. It's really cool because, like, we haven't seen Sith since Paragus. There were the Sith soldiers when we were leaving on the Ebon Hawk, but, like, it's been a really long time since we've actually seen the Sith themselves as, like, these troopers and stuff. We got some droids with them as well. Oh, what's happening here? Okay. You know what would be awesome? If I could go to this turret generator, instead of destroying it, I could rewire it so the turrets would attack different targets. Change the targeting parameters. Oh, it's not a turret. It's a droid. Oh! God damn it. The droid power generator for the Sith camp. Cause it to explode. Alright, well the droids are down. Turn fucking solo mode off. I need help. I need my team to come in. Help me out. Ooh, that's a cool design for the prototype shield. God damn it, dude. That is so silly. This is fine.
A weakness is revealed.
Oh, it did take out the turrets.
A weakness is revealed.
Okay.
My
Nice. Oh shit! There's a Dark Jedi apprentice. Holy shit! There actually is. Dude, yes. Okay.
You're no match for us.
Okay, the lightsabers are finally coming in. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Oh, there's a lot of droids. Oh god, there's a lot of droids up here.
You are no match for us.
How do they train these bombers to help them out?
This won't take long.
If we're not commanding Mandalore, he doesn't do anything. Oh, it's because he has ranged behavior on. Because I used to have a gun on him. That makes sense. That's so silly. Now I think Mandalore will actually do stuff. Yes. I forgot about that. Stupid ranged behavior.
Let's get this over with.
Nice. Sith Grenadier with a Vibro Blade. This is a good team. Yeah, when I got to that droid thing, I was like, oh, okay, there's literally just like 2 turrets and 2 droids, but no, it makes much more sense that there's a whole bunch more up the top here. There you go. So that was a good choice. But we've got Dark Jedi apprentices. We're finally seeing the lightsabers coming into play instead of the double-bladed staffs. I'm happy about that. About time, I say. You know, there's a sea monster in that lake over there. All right, let's go check out over here because we didn't do this. What's up, Tim?
Who wants to die first?
Good pathing. Good pathing, Visas. You're doing great. Nice. System override accepted. Security cameras. Base camp. Minefield. System commands. Run foothold scenario. Upload area schematics. Nice. Run foothold scenario. For 2 spikes. Active turrets and war droids. Ah, there you go. Will eliminate all organics and intruders. So we could have turned them against them, but I think we would have had to fight them as well because it just says all organics. Access officer logs.
This is my first day on Duckson. My predecessor displeased our masters and was dealt with. The fool let Canox through the perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp.
Number 5.
Camp sits in the shadow of a tomb. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedon Nadd lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. A bleak assignment. Signing off.
Signing off. I'm the 5th one.
This jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command. There's a bloodthirstiness to the jungle. The beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We've had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation.
No explanation.
Signing off.
Signing off. Last one.
Coded messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship in orbit. We're on full battle alert against what they won't say. The Sith Master said something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? From his tone, the threat is serious. We've put a double shift on monitoring the aerial sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our masters so much has to be a drop ship invasion from the Onderon military. We will be prepared. The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements. When I asked for details, he said it was a surprise. I hate the ones with a sense of humor. Sith jokes are rarely pleasant. Signing off.
Sith jokes, really pleasant. Love it. Okay. That's funny. Nice. That was cool. To access that footlocker, you have to run all the way around the camp. Another Onasi blaster. Anytime you want to open that box. Okay. There you go. Alright, nice. At least we didn't accidentally reactivate everything over here because we destroyed the generator first. So what we could have done is use that terminal to then turn the turrets and the droids against all the organics, and then snuck over to the generator and blow it up. So then all of these guys would then be deactivated. I have to do it in good order. Look at you hiding out over here.
Soon you shall know pain. A weakness is revealed.
Nice. Jama Hogra's battle armor. So let me let the combat end first. Hold on. Jama Hogra was a Zabrak mercenary who feared for his life after a raid on a Sith dreadnought. He spent a fortune on his personal armor only to be killed while in the bath. Yes, chuck that on. Strength +1. Immunity to critical hits. Dude, that looks good on you. Only to be killed while in the bath. Just, for fuck's sake. Oh, so good. Alright. We're going to be facing some Sith Masters, so I'm glad that we brought Visas. We've got to have a Force user here.
How may I serve?
How may I serve? Ah, dude! The purple lightsabers, holy shit. Ah, the purple lightsabers. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm happy about that. That's cool to see. Grey Jedi Robe. Physical boost package as well. What's that? So that's Constitution, Dex, and Strength +1. Ooh, can any of you have that? Because what have you got? You've got Fortitude and Strength +2. Yes! Get that on you. The Grey Jedi Robe. Those words that I hate hearing. Grey Jedi are those who, though having completed the teachings of the Jedi, operate independently and outside of the Jedi Council. They're typically seen as misguided, though they have not necessarily succumbed to the dark side. Grey Jedi. Not a fan. That is known. Let us proceed into the tomb of Freedon Nadd. Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins.
Yes, it does.
I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Freedon Nadd. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp.
Who was Freedon Nadd?
Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him.
Ooh.
That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten.
How could you have missed it?
Our priority here wasn't exploration. The mission was salvage in force, and to do so covertly. We have successfully pursued those objectives. Zuka didn't have our long-range sensors operational either. If this camp hadn't been sending messages, we may never have found it.
Is that all you know about this tomb?
Freedon Nadd was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great.
I can taste the power of the dark side here. Freedon Nadd must have been truly great to leave such an impact. The echoes of his life are still here. I feel secrets can be learned here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
Right, I'm gonna head out. I really like it here. I hate it, actually. I'm gone. See you later. Goodbye. You will not be hearing from me anymore. Get me out of this dark side place.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
Yo, Sith ritual taking place? This looks sick in here. This is awesome. You ready, team? Let's go. I love the look of this place. Alright, so we're gonna map this place out. Oh, nice. There's a workbench down here. Which means this isn't the way to go. There's some droids down here, though. That's what I'm talking about. Sith wardrobe. Droid anatomy library. Droid battle upgrade. Broken droid. Okay, workbench. This Sith dude was already dead. What's going on there? Little guy? Ooh, what is happening here? Dark side energy. You feel the distinct presence of the dark side here. A sickly, fascinating feeling tugs at your belly. Waves of anger ripple through the air. Oh shit, control your Ooh! This is for Visas, I think. Unless if we didn't bring a Force user along, I wonder what would even be happening here with, like, characters that aren't attuned to the Force. Control your emotions, bask in the power of the dark side, leave immediately. Control your emotions, Visas. The tugging sensation doesn't abate. Wild and dark emotions surge around you. You don't know if you can maintain your mental balance in this storm. Willpower. Try to tame the emotions in this area. Visas is like max light right now. Willpower. Try to tame the emotions in this area. You maintain your serenity through the worst of the emotional storm. The dark side has diminished, but is still present. Though the strain of the effort has momentarily drained you, you feel a renewed strength that you can use to defeat the evil in this tomb. You have temporarily gained +4 to strength and constitution, and gained light side points. Oh, Visas is not max light anymore. Oh, is she like, I think, does that mean Visas is like directly in tune with like what the main character's light is? I'm pretty sure Visas was max light. Anyway, that's fine. Light side points gained. Well, that's good. You don't need to be max light to fully resist the ancient box. Ancient terminal. Bear Durka, you got any computer skills for this ancient terminal? However, that was very interesting. Resisting the power of the dark side, gaining a +4 to strength and constitution. Ancient terminal. The Sith were working on this old computer terminal. It appears to have been a delicate operation. Attempt to repair it. The Sith had carefully repaired most of the terminal's core. There is a single equation that needs to be fixed. The last equation is missing its mathematical operators. It just needs to have the proper operators in each slot to make the equation balanced. The equation is... Oh, wow, okay. Let me write this down. Oh, hang on, it's up the top. So... Oh my god, maths, dude. Okay, so it just needs to equal 13. So we do something plus something and 2, which is in brackets. And then so that'll be a... So whatever this number equals will then need to go into this, then to that to make 13. Alright. Mathematics. Now, we've got plus, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing to make 13 happen. Now, if I... 16 plus 9, 25. This is great. Isn't this just great? So if I do 6 times 2, that'll be 12, plus 8, 20. Oh my god, ancient maths. So this is just like when I had to do that droid puzzle all over again. I want to attempt it at least once. Equaling 13. 6 divided by 2, so that would be 3. Plus 8. Oh, the 1 at the end kind of annoys me. It feels like the 1 at the end will have to be like a plus or a minus. Otherwise it would be silly. Or we could... Like, you wouldn't multiply anything by 1. 12... we could potentially do a point where we multiply a big number together and then divide it. Like if 1 could fit into a number 13 times. Let me just try something. Four minus 8. Six minus 2, because then that becomes 4, and then we need to do something else by 8. I don't know about this one. Oh, it blew up! You can only get it in one try? Fuck that noise. You can only get the terminal in one try?
This is too tough for me.
You can only get... I'm reloading then. I can't believe you only get one... You only get one attempt! Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this terminal. Okay, let's try again on this ancient terminal. So let's attempt to repair the terminal. Okay, so... The equation... 6... in brackets 2, 8, 9, 1, 13. So to get this to equal 13. So if I do 6 multiplied by 2 makes 12, and then something plus 8. So if I do 12... This is funny because I used to be good at maths. I used to be good at maths in high school. I did, and then I dropped it in my final year because I didn't want to do maths, but I was good at it, and I focused on doing art, photography, and English instead as my primary subjects. I dropped my maths and science classes as soon as I could, even though I was decent at maths. So I have to tap into my maths again. I used to have a maths teacher who looked like Al from Toy Story 2. That was very entertaining. It was distracting. 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. And if I do minus 8, it's 4. Oh, that's the answer. Hang on a minute. That's the answer. If I do 6 multiplied by 2, and then minus 8, that takes it down to 4, and then if I do plus 9, it's 13, and now with the last one being 1, you can either divide or multiply by 1, and both will have the same outcome, both will be 13. So if I multiply it by 1, it's literally 13 times 1 is 13, or 13 divided by 1 is 13. Let's do divide. So we can do 1 of each. That should be 13. Nice. The terminal powers up. You hear an unlocking sound from the container nearby. Fuck yeah. Alright, there you go. That was actually easy. As soon as I was like 12 minus 8. Oh yeah. Plus 9. That's it. Green crystal and an improved beam lens. Okay. It's got some lightsaber stuff in there. A green crystal, nice. Okay, I can have another green lightsaber. You'd think, being this temple that seemingly is quite evil in nature, that it would maybe be a red lightsaber. But that's okay. That's alright. I'm not going to tell this temple how to organize its crystals. But yeah, if you fail, otherwise it blows up in your face. And you know what? Absolutely fair enough that it does that. You know, absolutely fair enough.
For Clan Ordo!
That whirlwind just really just going for it, sending him for a ride.
How may I serve?
Oops, I meant to do You know what? Never mind. I meant to do insanity.
More where that came from.
Nice. Level ups, that's what I like to see, team. Oh, we've got another... Okay, we've got another ancient terminal. Alright. Broken medical droid. Another ancient terminal. Is there more dark side energy? No. Okay. Alright, another one. Alright, I'm going to save this time so I have to restart anything. Ancient terminal. The Sith were working on this old computer terminal. Alright. Okay, it's a different one. 6 core modules. They labeled them A to F, and 1 is dangerously unstable and needs to be replaced. The Sith have run a diagnostic report with each module to indicate which other modules are fully operational. 4 of the diagnostic reports have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. God damn it. The unstable module's diagnostic report is one of the 2. The unstable module's diagnostic report is one of the 2 that produces accurate results. I missed what it just said. Okay. The reports are FEB, DCE, EBA, FAC, FDC, ACD. Which module do you replace? Oh god, so 6 reports. 2 are correct, 4 are wrong. Wait, what was it again? Can I just back out for a sec? Oh, I want to get that description again. Tell me what was going on. Okay. 6 core modules, A to F. 1 is unstable and needs to be replaced. 4 of the diagnostic reports have a single error. 2 of them are completely accurate. The unstable modules report is one of the 2 that produces accurate results. 4 of these are wrong, 2 of them are right. The unstable module is in one of the correct reports. And it literally is just replace one of them and power up the terminal. FEB, DCE, EBA, FAC, FDC, ACD. I'm trying to look for pattern recognition here, which is there's 3 that start with F. There's 2 that end with C. Can I phone a friend? Give me a clue. The $1 million question. If there's a module that's broken, a correct report has the module in it. 4 of them are wrong, 2 of them are correct. I'm seeing a lot of C. I'm just gonna pick C. There's a lot of C. Replace core module C. There's a lot of C in there. Holy shit. Yeah, nah. That was pure guesswork. I was like, there's a lot of C. I'm just going for that. I was fully prepared to reload my save anyway. That's why we saved in front of it. I mean, I'll fucking take it. I'll take it. Actually, yeah, so I actually analyzed the letters and I determined that C was obviously the correct answer because I deducted that C is the common denominator in all of the reports. It was a guess. The Ankara Sapphire. We got a cool looking sapphire thing. Hold on a minute. Yo, Strength 2, Dex 1, Regeneration +2. This crystal possesses legendary healing powers and numerous other effects. It is one of the most potent crystals that can be used in lightsaber creation. I could give it to Visas for now, but yeah, let's. I can go to that workbench and put it in there. Nice, dude. Okay, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a big fan of that. Alright, another power. Ooh, you know what? Revitalize. Holy shit, why don't I have that? Rekindle the life energies of non-droid fallen ally. Brings him back to consciousness. Yeah. Why don't I have that? I don't know. I do now. Hell yeah. Let's head back to that workbench so I can put that sapphire in this lightsaber for now. And we'll see if I keep it in Visas' saber. And we'll put it in someone else's. Main character's lightsaber is pretty stacked. That Chris Blythe crystal does wonders, so... upgrade items. Double-bladed lightsaber. Now, we also have better lenses, I think, as well. So, this Bryothis lens. Deflection -3, attack -2, damage bonus. Well, this just improves our... Yeah. I'll put that one on. Now, we've got the Dragite Crystal, 1+ Constitution, +1 Sonic, or attack -1 and Keen. Attack, critical threat range. Yeah, I'll change both. Alright, let's put this Samurai on. Samurai? Sapphire on. Strength +2, Dex +1, Generation +2. I do really like the Silver Crystal. It's very unique. So we'll keep the Silver Crystal. I really like her having the white blades. Get that Ahsoka Tano type beat going on. That's what I like to see. Except in a double-bladed lightsaber. Hell yeah. Alright, let's level up Mandalore. With his skills. Oh, hang on. Yes. And Bayodur. Wonderful.
The honor is mine.
Okay, now that I've done that, save so I never have to do that again. Barrier. Oh.
Let me handle this.
This Sith Captain's got some health on him, that's for sure. He's actually a beefy boy, this one.
This will not fall. My life is yours.
Nice. Well done, team. That was a strong dude, that one. A lot of health. Zabrak field armor. I don't know, man. Something about the atmosphere in this place tells me it's evil. Ooh, Dark Jedi Apprentices. Let's go.
No one crosses me.
I need these guys to drop their lightsabers so I can get some red crystals, please. Drop your red crystals. Drop your red crystals. Plasma grenade. No, thank you. Micropulse blaster. Freedon Nadd's blade. His actual blade. There you go. Parts. Freedon Nadd's blade. seeing it? There it is. Restricted to the dark side, that's why. Cold damage. This blade is rumored to have belonged to the infamous Freedon Nadd. Even if it wasn't used by that Sith Lord, it has picked up the taint of the dark side from the Duckson moon. Cool. Freedon Nadd's blade. Oh. Hello. What are you doing down there? And they gotta awkwardly run up and fight us. It's fucking awkward. Come on. You're well on your way. No lightsabers, huh? You're just gonna... fisticuffs. Silly boys. Look at these guys. Look at them go. They really thought they did something there. They're like, we'll take them with our fists. They won't stand a chance. They're not gonna stand a chance. They won't. Alright, so we've got 3 directions to go. I'm going to assume that the center direction is going to be the main path. So we're going to go off to the sides first.
I shall make
Sith Elite Trooper. Get him! No!
No one crosses me and lives.
Not more ancient terminals. Also, I'll mention this now because it's probably a good point to mention it. Something that's been happening, I forget to bring it up during the playthroughs, but something that's been happening on YouTube at the moment for Knights of the Old Republic 2 is UMG, Universal Music Group, have been copyright claiming Knights of the Old Republic 2 videos, apparently, and they've been absolutely pestering mine. Anytime that there is like battle music or even music that I'm in the menus and stuff, sometimes it's even like 10 seconds of audio in my 2+ hour videos, the video gets completely blocked worldwide. It's not restricted, it's not the copyright stuff isn't so it can be viewed, but monetization gets paid to the copyright owner. It gets completely restricted to be viewed worldwide, like the harshest restriction, and it's so crazy. And that's happening a lot at the moment from UMG, which is pretty insane and unfortunate. So during fighting sequences or whenever I'm just like in menus and there's no dialogue and stuff happening, you'll find that I'm actually probably not talking that much or giving a lot of my dialogue, and it's because when it gets claimed I have to mute the audio. I am actually able to mute the audio and keep my voice. YouTube has like a process where it just mutes the song only. It's not perfect, and it does make my voice sound a little weird. So if you are watching previous episodes or watching this later on and you see episodes where my voice is like weird in certain moments or even completely muted, blame UMG, because they suck, because they're just completely claiming everything and anything with Knights of the Old Republic 2 music, which sucks. Knights of the Old Republic 1 never had any issues, but Knights of the Old Republic 2, I've been getting bullied at the moment. So in periods where I'm not really talking that much, it's because I don't want to accidentally be saying something that will then get muted out after the fact when it gets claimed. So just keep that in mind. So I'm sorry if you've been trying to watch the series at any point in time while it's been on the channel and it's been blocked or anything like that, but I'm trying to deal with it as fast as I can. So just an unfortunate little side piece there that eventually in the long run, when all this is said and done, won't matter, because hopefully it'll be fixed up and it won't get claimed again. But it's happening now, and it is frustrating. Let's check out the dark side energy. The distinct presence of the dark side here. So there's another opportunity. Control your emotions. Willpower. You maintain your serenity. There we go. Another temporary gain to 4 strength and constitution, and more light side points. It's not bumping me up though, but more increases to strength and constitution. We're a fucking powerhouse right now. God damn. If we took Aten to this as well, I guess Aten would also be able to try, right? And then another extension is Mira potentially as well. Ossus Keeper Robe and Bindo's Band. Nice. Let's have a look at those. The Keepers of the Hall of Knowledge and the Great Jedi Library maintained the protected archives and acted as references to those who desired a more interactive solution to their problems. Intelligence +4, Wisdom +4, Charisma +2, that's +1. That's a Wisdom +4 and an immunity to the dark and light. Yeah, you can have that. Now, you also got Bindo's Band, Charisma +3. It is unknown whether this simple band... Oh, it's Jolie Bindo's Band, right. Whether this simple band was ever owned by the reclusive Jedi, but it is likely that Jolie would have appreciated its ability to help one walk the line between the dark and light sides of the Force. Charisma +1 and some immunity. Charisma +3, sorry. Apparently I can't read. I don't feel like I would need this right now, and we'll probably end up giving this one... We might end up giving it to Chris Blythe, but I think he's already got charisma points on his thing, on his headpiece. So, we'll leave that. But new robes, yes, even though it doesn't change visually. Now, we have another ancient terminal, but there's no locked box. So let's see what this one's all about. Oh. Controls the locking mechanisms to the door blocking... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that was significantly more boring. I thought it was going to be another puzzle. So, looks like we just need to be... Interestingly enough, the door's just open now. I thought if there was going to be a lever on one side, there would have to be a lever on the other side that we would have to unlock both to open the main door. Oh, God. Seemingly not the case. But we're gonna check. We're gonna check the other side anyway.
More where that came from.
Let me handle this.
Let me handle this. I'm Baeldur. Oh, God. Oh, I actually got the Dark Jedi with Insanity for a change. Wild.
More where that came from.
Never stood a chance. Alright, so the doors are open, but we're going over the other side.
Let's get this over with.
You are...
Anyone that has been marked by our masters can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now. It's so easy. But how did they do it? You doubt our master's power? They have erased the minds of these beasts and made them our obedient servants. With an army of these, who could defeat us? No one, of course. Now the intruder is here. Beasts, attack!
No one can defeat us, dude. They got the red ones. Let's go. You know what we could do as well. Hang on, because Visas has learned it.
No one crosses me.
We also do Beast Trick. Oh, you keep saving against it. Come on. What's the point of learning Beast Trick when you don't even get Beast Tricked? God damn it. What is the point of Beast Trick, man? I was gonna turn them against him because I thought it would be hilarious, considering what they were just saying about it. They just resisted the whole time. That's a shame. They never got to see their hard work undone. Oh well. Another Ossus Keeper robe found on a boma. What's that? How long does that temporary plus last? We've still got it. What does this ancient terminal do? I'm going to save just in case. Oh. So you can just go to either side to unlock the thing. It's usually a very classic video game trope that you need to go to either side, because of course there would be a lever on both to do. But you can just go only one side if you want. But more XP opportunities, so more XP is always what we want.
For it.
Did Visas just teleport behind these people? I just teleported. That was weird. I was over here.
Time to die.
Take him down.
Time to die.
Nice. Another tech specialist belt. Nice. Alright. Let's go through the main doors. Time to disturb the ritual. I'm gonna save my force powers, just in case.
We need just one more moment. We're almost through. Failure, Captain, will not be tolerated.
As you command, my lord.
Okay, but the mask moving when they was talking was really weird. My dudes are already, like, in battle, just like during the cutscene. They're just like, fuck them up, dude. They tried, but we were about to disturb that ritual, baby.
Take them down.
Take them down. One each. Theodore's quick with it. He wins the race. Let's go Sith Master time. Yes, dude. Okay.
Break the ritual now.
Oh, one of them.
You're too late. We have done what needed to be done. Soon, Onderon shall fall, and with it, the Republic shall die. But what is this? Of course, the Force has guided you here. It echoes within you, yet I sense it is untrained. It is good you have sought us out. This tomb is strong with the dark side. Here is where you will take your first steps on the path to your destiny.
Maybe, okay. Untrained? What do you mean?
An adept has managed to come so far. Incredible. You have within you the potential to wield the Force. I'm not speaking of the ways of the Jedi or their flawed teachings. Their order was rooted in weakness. They would have you become a puppet of the Force. They would have you deny the strength of your emotions, the strength of your own will. Can't you feel the power of this place? It echoes through you like a second voice. Accept it. Embrace it.
Ooh, so I stand by the Jedi. You're wrong about them, and it's not too late for you. You can come back to the light. Redemption is to break character. Just to betray yourself, as Kreia would say. I stand by the Jedi. You're wrong about them.
The Jedi? A Jedi has no family, no childhood, no emotion. They are dead to the Force and themselves. They want drones, slaves to the Jedi Council. At least we live. We feel the universe around us. We are the masters, not mere tools of the Force. Can't you feel the power here, within the walls of this tomb? Just embrace it. Don't limit your potential.
I'm sorry, but Visas is too in love with the Exile. I will not be tempted. That path leads to the dark side.
A shame. Instead of freedom and power, you have chosen death. So be it.
Beep boop. Get Force Stormed, baby. More light side points. Imagine the Sith Master being the one that doesn't resist insanity, but the apprentices do. I almost died. Yes! Alright. A Kyber crystal, red, and a double-bladed lightsaber, red. Finally, there you go. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, Visas does suit it. It goes with the outfit. It does go with the outfit. However, and then we got a Kyber crystal. Wisdom, Constitution, and Regeneration +3. Perhaps the most powerful crystal that can be used in a lightsaber, the Kyber gem, bestows insight and fortitude upon its owner. That is a good one. Oh, hello, Mando. What's up? You back? You back?
What you have done
I was like,
beyond
I
words.
was like, why isn't he talking?
You fought like a Mandalorian. When you are finished here, I will take you back to the camp. You can let the rest of your squad know what you've discovered.
Hell yeah. I want to look around.
Of course.
Of course. And now we can say what happened with Chris, so I guess we'll find out. Maybe it'll then switch to Chris Blythe. On Onderon. Ceremonial shield. All saves. This is a ceremonial warding shield made to contain the dark spirit of Freedon Nadd by Master Arca. It's obvious it didn't succeed as well as intended, but it definitely has some protective qualities. Apparently the ritual has been complete. Sith sarcophagus. Pedro, you're in the way. Mummified corpse. Freedon Nadd's short lightsaber and a Tecla Blade. Dude. This short lightsaber once belonged to the powerful Sith Lord Freedon Nadd. Freedon Nadd trained with and later destroyed Nargasato's spirit and brought the power of the dark side to Onderon. Nice. It's not limited to the dark side. It's also not red. There you go. That's cool though. And then we got a Tecla Blade. This weapon is favored by the Nagai, a species of slender humanoids who appear more dead than alive, known for their honor and combat skill. The Nagai use these serrated weapons to cripple their opponents. Its small size makes this a good offhand weapon. Vibroblades use a cortosis weave to prevent lightsaber sparring damage. That's not bad. Improved critical strike as well. Just a bit of Sith Grave Robin. No biggie. Okay. The Sith ritual has been completed, apparently. Nice. Alright. Well, I'm going to save the game there. Visas almost died, but we survived. And we're going to bring this episode of Knights of the Old Republic 2 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode on the raid on Freedon Nadd's tomb, which was very cool. A successful little incursion here with our group. And then I guess next time we'll get taken back to the camp, and then we'll find out what happened or what is happening with Chris Blythe's team. on Onderons. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I'll see you next time.